Hey guys, I got a number of questions over how does an audit work? What's with an audit? So let me just show you. Say I'm doing a website for a real estate agent in San Francisco and I want them to show up in such a way that people are going to call them or fill out their form or join their Salesforce campaign, whatever it is. So I'm thinking, all right, I want to get you up where traffic is on Google. So I'm going to do a search for a keyword I figure a lot of people search for. San Francisco, San Francisco real estate agent. And what I find is they get about 44 searches a month for that. But there are all these other similar keywords like San Francisco real estate agents in the plural, okay, that get 220 searches a month. Oh, and then I find other ones too, like top real estate agent San Francisco, somewhere with rental. I'd have to go through the list and pull out rental and pull out the bit about salary, real estate agent salary, and make sure I'm honed in on the right keyword combinations, right? But the idea is to get this guy to show up for a lot of them, right? So that he gets a lot of traffic from multiple keywords with multiple volumes. Okay, so we're going to just start there and say, all right, what's the idea? The idea is we want to show up on a page like that on the page, front page of Google. We want to be one of these results. If we're doing one website, we want to be 10 of these results or 5. If we're doing 5 or 10 websites, right? We want to be multiple times on the page for every major keyword we can get all the time, right? But anyway, if we want to be up there, what do we need to do? We're going to create content for the keyword. And I went here and I did that. So I got my title in here and I'm just going to fast track this conversation. So I put in some basic keywords. I said 3,000 word count. Said, give me some sections. And it gave me some. The benefits of working with the real estate agents in San Francisco. How to find the right real estate agent in San Francisco. The importance of choosing the right real estate. Okay, fine. Give me some more. I need more. That's not going to be enough for the word count I'm going to need to rank. Okay. Finding the right real estate agent, benefits, things to consider, how to find, whatever. I'm going to choose some of these are kind of duplicate and I'm going to deselect them. But right now I'm just getting a raw list and then I'll deselect what feels like duplicates. Also, I'm going to deselect all of these long sentence phrases. I just need titles right now. All right, here you go. As for that's too partial. Interview several agents. That's partial. I could talk about something else. Choose an agent you feel comfortable working with. Sure. Pick an agent with experience. Right. We've compiled a list of our favorite ones to help you get started. I might keep that in there. Okay. No, I wouldn't. All right. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and have it right. Okay. That's the idea. Now, let me just jump ahead and explain what that means. Oh, that's right. It got more in there. I'm going to have it right. Except I need to put in the keywords up here at the top. All right. Copy, paste, and hit copy, and it goes all the way down. I've got all my sections minus whichever ones I deselected, and I'm going to get my tone is like engaging or convincing or professional. I want 3,000 words sake, so I want to give it enough room. It may or may not produce that many, but I want it to understand the range, and I'm going to hit next, and it's going to start writing. Let me jump ahead. I already did that. And when I did, I got this huge chunk of content in here, right? Along with putting in some placeholder images for the moment because I need to have a certain number for the score. Now, because I did that, I got my content score all the way from the bottom of the red because it was an empty page, almost completely into the green already. Once my page is in the green, it means I can be here. My page has the ability now to be among the top players on the front page for that keyword, okay? But I want to make sure that it reads logically, that it's pitching right. I want to throw some interjections in there about, hey, join our newsletter. Give us a call now. I want to go ahead and get that stuff in. But I'm going to make sure I got enough words, headings, paragraphs, and images. And down here, I'm going to make sure to get more content written for some of these things that are not in the green yet. Because I want to include the right phrasing into the content so that I can show up for mix and match versions of these keyword concepts all over the place to maximize the number of keywords that my page can show up for. Okay, well-written pages can show up for a lot of keywords because Google will make those associations across all these sub topics along with your main topic. It'll see your main topic and then what goes with it, and it'll mix and match the combinations. In the meantime, the content's really, really awesome. Just at a glance, I mean, I don't even know why I'm reading it. The process of finding a real estate agent should start by researching referrals. Depending on your situation, whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to sell your home, your real estate needs will be different. You'll want to find an agent that's a good fit for you and your particular real estate needs. Okay. And it's going to keep on going. It's going to keep talking. And it sounds good. So what do I mean to say? This kind of work right here, making a page possibly rank for the front page of Google and read well and do the job of getting people to try to either call you or sign up to your newsletter or fill out your form. That's work normally. Normally, that takes like a day per page. And we're getting it down to something like 10 or 15 minutes per page. Okay? That's cool. And then if we put like another 10 to 15 minutes in, we're going to be able to make variations on it that can go onto many, many, many websites that all are pitching smartly for you. Then we have the real work of doing all the websites. But the fact of the matter is, this used to be really, really hard to create unique versions of without resorting to spin tax. Now we can create unique versions of all this content without resorting to spin tax. And we can make sure that our model is based on the audit, right? Being in the green, we'll come back into our model and make sure to edit it, right? And add to it so that append sections or rearrange all these sections so that every time, so that we can come back and open this thing up again and say, give me 100 versions of the page, have them auto install onto the websites that we set up, go now. And it'll literally make those pages for those websites. Or if you have one website with a lot of subdomains, it'll make a page for each subdomain. What's the point of that? Each subdomain can be for a different location, say. Like if you operate in 10 surrounding towns and cities, or if you do a whole county, you might be in 20 cities, or if you do a couple of counties, you might be in 50 cities. So you would do 20 or 50 variations of each page, one for each town, one for each city. That way Google can exactly match so that it really sees that as an incredibly competitive page for that place, for this terminology and the related terms that all go with it for that place. And same with the other pages that got developed for their angles in towards the whole, like how to get financing, right? And so you've got how to get financing in this town, how to get financing in that town, how to get financing in that. But they're all written differently, even though they're all going to be based on the same flow, okay? And that way, everything is based on an audit and everything ranks really high. And all of this helps you maximize your ROI. Okay, there you go. Just wanted to make that point that it's amazing how much control we have now, and especially because we can let the websites monitor themselves and we can monitor the reaction to see how humans act. It's really powerful. All right.